This is the Craft Your Life project kit Coral Reef Wonders, and it is packed with so many creative possibilities. You get a 6x8 stamp set with beautiful silhouette images and a great mix of sentiments for your cards. There's also a 3D embossing folder with coordinating layering stencils. Now, I won't go into too much detail here, but I do want to quickly show you the results you can achieve. Just look at the dimension. I love how the layering stencils allow you to build up multiple shades of ink, especially when you pair them with the embossing folder. It adds so much depth and texture. I went with a vibrant color palette here for a fun under-the-sea look, but you can easily switch this up depending on your style. The last few stencils even help you create a full ocean scene, complete with waves at the top using the included mask. And you can absolutely use those elements on their own as well. Coral Reef Wonders layering die set. As you open the bifold packaging, you will notice something really helpful. The acetate sheet inside isn't just holding the dies, it's actually designed as a guide. Each set of dies is grouped and outlined and labeled with the name of the marine life it creates, like Moorish idol, yellow tang, blue tang, and so on. You'll also see small engraved labels on the dies themselves that correspond to these groupings. This makes it so much easier to identify which pieces belong together and, more importantly, which colors to use when you are die cutting. On the insert, you'll find a full layering guide that shows exactly how to build each fish step by step, including cardstock colors and layering order. So what I'm going to do is walk you through each of these one at a time and show you how all the pieces come together. Let's begin with the Moorish idol. All my die cut layers are here. We need white, black, and a piece of vellum for the fin. Start with white A1 for the main body. I will use Morning Frost Fresh Dye ink and start applying it from the bottom edge of the fish's body, covering most of it, leaving just the top right for yellow. Next, I will add fresh lemon fresh dye ink to the top, covering a bit of the tail as well. The indentations on the base layer will serve as a guide for placing the second die cut layers. Using the glue, adhere black A2 layers. And use a small piece of ultra sticky double-sided tape to adhere the vellum fin. And once everything is layered together, you get that beautiful, bold Moorish idol. Next is the yellow tang. For this, I have die cut the B1 layer in maple yellow and B2 in fresh lemon cardstock. We also need the jet black cardstock for the eye, but I can use the flex calligraphy pen to color that part. To add a bit of dimension, I will add warm sunshine to the fresh lemon B2 layer and caramel toffee to the B1 maple yellow layer. The eye area is in maple yellow as well, and I will use the flex calligraphy pen to color the eye black. Now adhere the B2 fresh lemon layer onto B1 maple yellow layer. To finish off, adhere vellum B. And here is how the yellow tang looks. Now for the blue tang, we need dark blue for the C1 layer. I'm using azurite. For the C2 layer, I'm using ultramarine. The C3 layer is in jet black. The C4 layer is in fresh lemon cardstock, and the fin again is in vellum. I have already die cut these layers, and I will start by adhering the C2 ultramarine layer over the C1 azurite layer, aligning it with the tip of the base layer. The C3 jet black layer will be adhered directly to the circular groove on the left, then aligned to the top, covering the tail. The C4 fresh lemon layer will snugly fit into the area on the tail. Then lastly, adhere the fin with ultra sticky double-sided tape. And here is how your blue tang looks. Let's move on to the clownfish. For this, we need dark orange, light orange, black, and white cardstocks. On the acetate sheet, all die cut layers are separated with the layer codes and colors. For the oranges, I'm using amber blaze for the dark layer and lemonade stand for the light layer. For reference, this is how the fishes will look without inking. For this video, I will add a bit of inking to the layers. Start with D2 and E2 light orange lemonade layers and apply orange cream fresh dye ink to the edges. And to the D1 and E1 dark orange amber blaze layers, add fire brick fresh dye ink to the edges. Align and adhere the D2 light orange lemonade stand layer to the tip of the D1 dark orange amber blaze layer. Next, add D3 black layers following the indentation on the D2 layer as a guide. Then adhere the D4 white layers over the black layers. Next, adhere the D2 light orange over the D3 black to complete the fin and adhere it to the small clownfish. For the second fish, align and adhere the E2 light orange lemonade stand layer to the tip of the E1 dark orange amber blaze layer. Next, add E3 black layers following the indentation on the E2 layer as a guide. Then adhere the E4 white layers over the black layers. Next, adhere the E2 light orange over the E3 black layer to complete the fin and adhere it to the larger clownfish. Once all the layers are in place, you get the classic clownfish pattern. And here's a look at the clownfishes. For the turtle, I used greens, and you will find the dies on the left-hand side of the acetate sheet. I have my die cuts laid out. I'm using bamboo for T1, parrot for T2, bamboo again T1, reindeer moss for T3, moss for T4, parrot for T5, and limeade for T6. I will show you how the turtle looks, all put together without inking. For the one we are going to layer now, I will add a bit of inking. I'll use olive fresh dye ink and apply it to T1, T2, and T5 layers, so the bamboo and parrot die cut layers only. Then adhere the T2 parrot layer to T1 bamboo layer with liquid adhesive. Next, adhere the two T1 layers over the limbs. Align and adhere the T3 reindeer moss layer to the bottom edge of the turtle. Next, align and adhere the T4 moss layer to the top edge of the turtle's shell. Adhere the T5 parrot layer, aligning it to the top edge. And then adhere the T6 limeade layer. Complete the area around the eyes following the indentation markings on the layer. You can really see how each layer adds depth and brings the turtle to life. This is the Coral Reef Wonders 3D embossing folder. To create a card, at first add inking to a panel of classic crest solar white cardstock using pool. And because I want to emboss this slightly off the edge, kind of like this, I'm going to add inking here, starting from the bottom. There's a smudge here, can you see? And we'll make it work. So what I'll do is I'll add a few more smudges here and there to get that stippled look under the sea look. And this way that one smudge is not going to be as evident if I have more smudges. I'm going to emboss this panel using the Coral Reef Wonders embossing folder. Place this in the embossing folder and where you want the embossed design. And I like this placement. Be right back. So this is how the panel looks. Now I'll use the Coral Reef Wonders layering stencil. And let's follow the coloring guide mentioned on the layering guide. And that's all for our marine life pieces assembled. With the labeled dies and the layering guide, it really takes the guesswork out of the process. Once everything is die cut, it's just a matter of layering them together.
Loved watching this video. There is more where that came from here on the Altenew official YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button so you don't miss out on any of the crafty fun. See you soon and happy crafting.